is how this works now. No? Oh, okay, okay, it did start. Okay, hello everybody. This is the Bone King here. Hello, how are we doing today? And I'm coming back with some more Descent because I love this game. And getting it going, whatever. Um, but I don't know what to talk with you guys about because I've been going on a lot about freaking Pokemon lately, which is fine. I love Pokemon, but I want to give you guys something else to think about for a while. So, Oh, I know. Oh, I have a great idea. This is gonna be wonderful. Um, I haven't watched too many lately, but as for like I don't know TV and stuff, I watch like animes and stuff. And sure, all of you who want to nitpick and troll and do that sort of shit, yes, I am a butthurt little fanboy. I watch it for my reasons and for you as well. Sure, give you some ammunition. Sure, I watch it for the plot. Quotations marks. Quotation marks. English. But no. Seriously, like I mean, I started off with Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like in middle school, and I thought that was freaking immersion. It was just a freaking great story, great everything, and it wasn't excessive, obnoxious. Holy crap, everyone is well endowed. Everyone is all up in each other's, personal area about their crud. And I mean, it was just a straightforward, good anime, and I thought it was well done. And I still need to get through watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I'll admit to say, um, it's just something I need to get around to. I haven't watched a lot of them lately, like I said. I'll rewatch old ones that I've seen before because, I like them for a reason. Devil is a part timer. Enjoy the crud out of that one. It's only like 12 episodes long. I hope they're adding more to that one. Uh, oh, oh. I need to watch, what is it, Steins Gate or something? I don't know. There are a lot of names out there just because it's just something I thought about talking about. I mean, threw out Pokemon and all that crap earlier. Crud. Sorry. Crud. Kill is great. Uh, Gurren Lagann, I could not get into. People go nuts over Gurren Lagann. I just couldn't do it. Like, I watched it all the way through. It was tolerable enough that you could watch it all the way through, but I couldn't, like, get into it. It just seemed too bizarre and too, anti-developmental to itself. Like he'll provide the main character opportunities to be like, oh, he's really developing, oh, he's really doing anything. Then they'll just shoot themselves in the foot later with making it seem like it was all moot in the first place. Like I don't understand it. At least not for me. Doesn't seem like any sort of character development or any plot advancement or anything as far as from beginning to end. At least from what I saw. Of course, I was playing Monster Hunter the whole time, and was playing Monster Hunter through a lot of the animes I was watching at that time because I just had Monster Hunter. Really is an excuse. There were plenty of other animes I watched with Monster Hunter distracting me. One of those, in fact, being Kill la Kill, but that one was gripping and exciting enough that it actually pulled me back into it every time because it's just like there's little things and it's just great and hilarious art style that freaking uh, couldn't get enough of. And the development of the main character was excellent, if you ask me, despite all the frickin' fan service. Holy crap. And yes, animes have fan service. You'd be hard pressed to find an anime with absolutely no fan service. I mean, even Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, they add a little bit more in it, and it's acceptable amount. It's not like excessive amounts like I talked about well endowment. It's acceptable amounts of fan service to be like, oh, these two are really cute. These two are really cute, guys. Look, they're really cute, and they do it in an appropriate manner in a way that I find acceptable, and it's wonderful, and I love it. It's like, yeah, fanboy, shut up. Also, shut up with your weeaboo comments. Just shut up. Um, what was I thinking? Oh, fan service. But some of them go over the freaking top. Before you'd be hard pressed to find even regular TV shows without fan service of some sort. And I'd like to see you try and prove me wrong. And yeah, I really would like to see you try. If you could, all the better. Sure, there may be whatever Alaska Man or what is it, Alaska King crab fishing shit that yeah, okay, maybe finding fan service for that may be a little hard, but try and find like a TV show where it's like what is it, needles, house guards, dolls. I don't know what they're all called nowadays. But whatever they are, they have some sort of fan service for those watching. So when they watch it, sure, there's the main everything they're watching. But then there's also, oh, I wonder what happens with these two characters in particular, or what happens with these two characters in particular, or the main character and this person in particular, because that's the reason it's there to be like get those people who are interested in that kind of thing into there, and that's their version of fan service. Prove me wrong. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see you try. Um, but it's everywhere. It's obnoxious, actually, kind of. Just depends on how it's handled, really. Some of them are just like, no, 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 not my cup of tea. You can all go ahead and watch that crud if you really want to, but not for me. One of those being, uh, um, my friend is into some really weird animes, and I mean, I love the guy. He's freaking great. All the best to him. But I mean, you watched, was it Rosario Vampire? For those of you who don't know, uh, think Monster Musume, whatever that new one is that everybody's going crazy about. Think that, um, but a different version, obviously. And yeah, it's pretty much that. It's a freaking harem, which is all the girls want this one guy. If any of you are unfamiliar with the terminology, all the girls go after one guy, and it's a very common thing in animes. I don't quite understand it. Sure, it presents lots of opportunity to give somebody someone they like or admire, but the same thing could be accomplished just through normal character development with multiple different groups. But I guess that increases production costs or something, or they're just lazy and like, easy way out, harm, let's do it. Um, Sword Art Online is a harm as well. Freaking, I can't, I don't know really anymore. I guess Bleach counts as one. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on who you ask. Really depends on who you ask about that one. Um, Bleach was good. I watched a lot of Bleach and read a lot of Bleach, like the mangoes. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going through animes that I've watched and like enjoyed. Oh, freaking. Oh, the other one my friend suggested. He suggested, which I do not suggest anyone watch unless it's late at night and you guys don't have anything better to do with your time and feeling like it could enjoy some questionable TV. Uh, Go right ahead, be my guest. I do not I do not encourage this anime. I've been trying to do a sort of 5 to 6 episode leeway period with all animes I watch, and I was ill by the third or fourth episode. It absolutely absurd, and ugh, ugh. I don't watch it. It's not good. It really isn't. And if you do watch it, be my guest. Good for you. Do your thing, man. I'm not gonna judge. Just don't tell me. I don't want to hear about it. It's pretty freaking terrible. Um. Oh, I'll admit, Sword Art Online may be a harem and maybe disgusting for that fact, but at the same time, the idea of it is just so amazing. I mean, as someone who has grown up with video games and enjoyed video games for their entire life and grown a very close affection with several like video games and want to play them constantly and want to be a part of them, the idea of Sword Art Online is just absolutely enthralling. Like pretty much you get to enter a game and leave it at will. It's not like other animes where they people are stuck in there and you get to see what it's like when they get stuck in there for that amount of time. It's more okay, they were stuck in there, but now they can come and go freely now. It and I'm very mixed emotions about how that was handled. Yes, but at the same time, it allows for that second part to come where people are allowed to come and go from the game as they please and create that whole genre called what is it, virtual reality, the full dive technology they speak about in the anime. It's just like super exciting to have that idea as a possibility. Maybe not in the near future, hopefully in the near future, that would be amazing. But probably not. We'll see. We'll see as technology advances. But holy crud, the idea of it's just like amazing, wonderful, and I want it to happen. Except for the harm. Harm probably will not happen, and I don't expect it to happen. Would be completely fine with it not happening. But yeah, it was handled weird with Sword Art Online. Because for the like half of the first season is like, oh, we're stuck in this game. We are stuck in it for a long time. And I don't know what was it. It's like 2 years or something that they were stuck in the game, and they covered all that time in like 12 episodes. Yeah, yeah, 12 episodes. They went, we're stuck in the game for 2 years. All right, moving on. And they hardly did they didn't do any character development. Let me correct myself right there. They didn't wasn't hardly do any character development. There wasn't any character development. They introduced about like 15 different girls that you met one time each, and then after that it was like, oh, well, I guess they're not important anymore. Let's move on. And somehow there's a romantic relationship. Okay, we didn't get to see anything about that for about 4 or 5 episodes. That's great to know. Happened in like what, 2 episodes? That was fast. This escalated quickly. This really got out of hand. What? Why? And then they just kept adding more people. Like the Sword Art Online 2, the second season, I guess you'd call it, actually, focused on a character development for the whole first half of that season. And then they actually developed the character they introduced in the first season of Sword Art Online in the second half of that season. And it was like actual development, and it wasn't just, oh, by the way, we're going to add like 15 million people, and you're just going to see them once, and you're never going to see them again. Granted, there were more characters introduced, but they were for the purpose of developing some of the characters that were already there. So that was handled better. I hope there's more of it, honestly, just because of the whole full dive video game thing. Because I'm video games. Video games are amazing. Pokemon's amazing. But that's the whole reason I'm hoping that is continued and carried on with. No guarantees, though. No guarantees. There's a lot of like one season animes. I don't understand why. Like they're really well done. They're really freaking good. Like freaking Devil's a Part Timer. There's only 12 episodes. I want more. I want more of it, and not more of the plot quotation marks, but actual more of the anime because it's just good stuff. It's good stuff. And for all those people who don't quite understand, whatever. Thinking while I'm thinking about it, a very cool idea that happened and is happening. I hope still. I don't know. Uh, was a sort of fan-made anime by the late Mayome. Rest in peace. I mean, it's a shame the guy passed away earlier this year, but it was called Ruby, RWBY. No, I don't. I mean, I watch it and I'll watch Rooster Teeth stuff, but I mean, it's a very interesting idea that honestly I'm excited to see actually like put into motion, put in work. Like it's t- for those who don't really know, like me who don't know how to put it in words. It's a very sort of inspirational kind of thing to see that, and it's most don't who watch animes and watch them religiously and enjoy them probably wouldn't call it a actual full out anime, even though that's what it's trying to be. That's what it wants to be. It's really, even I'd call it now a fan made anime, which is trying to be that sort of content, but at the same time doesn't feel fully there. I mean, and it was actually very widely accepted, and that's why it's great to see. Not because it was uh, exceedingly well animated, it's a little hinky kinky here and there. It's not saying that it's bad, but to see it that widely well accepted and that it work out in the end for him up to the end. It's a very cool and amazing thing. And if you do watch animes, if you do or if you don't, either way, I encourage you to try and see it. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration to try and do something yourself. Just an idea. But I just wanted to throw that out there if I had some extra time. Anyways, that's it for me.